Welcome back to the CROCOMEN campaign with your GM, Chris Trott, and our players, Ross Hornby, Alex Smith, and Craig Frost.
He's here.
And it is frosty today, hence why we're wearing coats.
You got the DayZ variant of me today.
Craig is literally like an NPC from DayZ.
The heating is off in the CROCOMEN bunker.
Yeah, it's cold here, but we're cold-blooded, so that's fine. We ready to kick things off?
I think so, yeah. I think so.
All right, then. In a world where even your dreams are sponsored content, our heroes face their worst nightmare, mosquitoes. Welcome to CROCOMEN, where the only ad-free zone is in the sewers. Last time on the CROCOMEN, in a twist that would make any reptile's tail curl, our scaly squad found themselves at Professor R's secret manor for gifted crocos, where Reginald Daddy Issues Evercrest turned afternoon tea into a superhero boot camp. Meanwhile, Musk Corp was cooking up tiny robotic mosquitoes ready to turn Mega Slowion's sweet dreams into corporate propaganda. A quick pit stop at Underslow's notorious Gert Biggins truck saw our heroes loading up with Giles Plowman's finest and questionably sourced weaponry, from plasma grenades to over-engineered rifles, all with the Scaly Squad discount. I don't know if you extended that discount to you last time, but...
Oh, I don't know.
That's nice. That's
I had a
benefit.
little bit of discount. I think one of us had a really good discount. You have
a receipt.
You had a good discount last time.
Yeah.
Now, our freshly armed patrol heads to Easy Sleep, where the only thing easier than falling asleep is falling into Muscorp's latest trap. It's no trap, it's fine, it's going to be fine. Will our heroes shut down this nightmare before it goes viral? We'll find out right now. So, last time we left off, like was mentioned, Giles gave you all the goodies from his origami-style truck, which unfurled into a gigantic gadget and promo piece for all the different weaponry. You load it up, and you've been briefed on what's going on, but you can have a rebrief in the transit vehicle on the way to Easy Sleep, if you like.
Yeah.
XCOM 2 style. So imagine you're all sat in the back of this Bluebird, very reminiscent of the X-Men Bluebird from the cartoons, this sleek stealth plane flying through the clouds at the moment, and you're in the back. There's a big screen on the wall that says Mission Briefing, Operation Mosquito, where the dreams bite back. And you got mission objectives underneath that. The important thing is, that's highlighted in bold font, and it's also some really cool sci-fi font as well, just want to make that really clear. Super cool aesthetic, is to get data about Operation Mosquito, how it works, get information about how far it's proliferated.
How are you spelling mosquito?
MUSKQUITO.
Mosquito.
Mosquito.
It's a Spanish thing.
Yeah. And all I'm picturing font-wise is the Spider-Man PS2 font or PS3 font.
Yeah.
PS3 font, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Spider-Man font.
That's what I pictured when you said sci-fi.
Mosquito in that font.
Yeah, it says mosquito in that font.
So, yeah.
So we need to recon it, find out what's going on in this office.
This lab. This is where the Easy Sleep lab is, where they're cooking up Operation Mosquito.
What are they fucking
and can you utilize it for the good of CROCOMEN? Can you retool this using crazy hacking skills or something to turn these mosquitoes into something that's CROCOMEN-y? CROCOMEN propaganda.
Right, okay.
Right.
So at the moment, it's just been used for Muscorp ads.
I am struggling to work out how my monofilament grenade or Gauze rifle might be useful in that, but...
I've got cyber eyes.
Would
I'm
that
going to
help?
use them to look for a beverage.
He's looking for a beverage?
You can approach this in whichever way you want.
Okay.
This is like Assassin's Creed open world. You get 3 at least options on how to approach this mission.
Nice, okay. Can we also get like a bale of hay that we can fall into that won't harm us?
As long as it's sci-fi themed,
Right,
yes.
okay, yeah. A bundle of ram sticks. Is that suitable?
That'd probably break your fall.
Sci-fi?
Why have you got ram sticks?
I mean,
'Cause
it's
it's
real
sci-fi.
life. It's not just.
What are they actually for in the context of this?
Well, I'm just literally replacing the straw bales that the Assassin's Creed guy falls into.
Yeah.
We just fall into bales of ram
sticks. God, that'd be horrible. He's so sharp.
Medical syringes?
Yeah, okay, sure. Yeah, all right.
That sounds worse.
Is that okay? Can he use a story point to turn all nearby bundles of hay into medical syringe bins?
If for whatever reason
They're
you
all
end up in a
bendy from
situation where you're
previous
jumping
use.
out of a top floor of something and you need to land into something,
Guess what?
you can spend a story point.
Right. Okay.
To make it medical syringes.
When we get to that point, we'll see what it is.
Right.
All right, we'll think about it and be like, well, it could be a fluffy cloud,
So
but
how many
filled
floors?
with syringes, medical syringes.
How many floors has this place got?
All right, so this sweet OLED, slightly curved screen with the PS3 font on it does have
Weird, we still have fixed screens. I thought the future was fold.
I thought we could see through the back of them.
This one is physical, fully physical, not augmented reality
Old
or anything.
tech.
It's just old tech. It's a retro room.
Retro shit. Right.
You're just here on your own at the moment. You opted not to have any superheroes from the CROCOMEN manor join you because you question their superhero abilities
they weren't
in
good
the first
enough.
place.
They weren't good enough.
Yeah.
They can't get big like me.
Yeah, they can't clone themselves like me.
They can't shoot goo out of their hands in such a violent manner that it causes me to levitate off the ground. What do you do again?
Yeah.
I can time travel.
You can time
That's
travel.
insane that you
by
can.
30 seconds.
Which way?
Either way.
Either way.
You can time travel either way 30 seconds.
Are you doing that? Have you just done that? Are you always doing it? I
Yeah.
can't. We're
I
a
did
bit
it once.
baffled
Did
by
I?
it.
Do I have free will? Did you just change the future 30 seconds? Am I doing the same thing I would have done? Right, hold on. Let's wait 30 seconds.
How many times have I died in front of you?
Yeah.
Have I died in
I've
front of you?
lost count.
And also
Time travel's a mystery, man.
15 seconds have passed now. Are
Right.
these 15 seconds that
So
you
I-
intervened in?
No, I've not intervened, but I can go back before you've even asked this question.
Oh, yeah, I find it totally normal that you time travel, and I wouldn't have any questions regarding whether or not you're controlling me.
Or creating paradoxes.
Creating
Let's not get into
paradoxes.
that.
Right, well, what's in front of us?
What's through this door?
There's no door yet. You're not even arrived. So you're still in the back of
Okay,
this.
thank you.
You asked the question, like, how many floors? You see a spinning 3D scan, probably stolen from Google Earth, of the building itself.
Yeah.
It's like 2-3 floors. It's not that big.
No, okay.
But it looks quite tall.
Yep.
So, enough to fly with some jelly cubes inside.
Yeah, I could go.
And again, it's probably very well secured because if they've got this top secret operation going on, they're going to want to keep it under wraps. But yeah, either way, flight transit time is roughly 2 minutes away from Mega Slough. So any further things you want to discuss or ask
we're
about?
not outside it yet. Sorry. Right. Okay. Right. We're about
in
to
the
leave
plane
for
in the
it.
Bluebird in the back, XCOM 2
Sorry,
style.
I forgot. Yeah.
Yeah, you're just in the
Maybe
back.
want to play XCOM
It's
now.
completely deadly silent.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Wow, the sound deadening in these crafts is amazing.
Are we still moving?
I think so.
I'm not even sure.
It's eerie. It's incredible.
Weird.
Yeah.
God, I
no
haven't heard
bumps, nothing, no turbulence.
Turbulence.
Very
I can
strange.
hear my heartbeat.
Hello, boys. This
God,
is
that was yeah.
Over the tannoy.
Reginald here. I'm up front with the pilot.
Of course you are,
Hi,
Reginald.
Very
Dad.
exciting. Hello, son.
Are you sat on his lap?
What, the pilots?
Well, no, he's sat on his dad's lap.
Are you up
Well,
front?
no, I'm in the back with you.
Oh, well, that was a joke. It was a joke.
You
It's a
see
joke.
me right
It's a
here.
joke.
It was just a simple sci-fi joke.
Why would I be? All right.
Get your crocker heads on, boys. There's no time for laughing matters.
Well, I can't take mine off.
My croco head can't come
Helmets.
off.
No, mine neither. Mine neither can't do that.
What's he implying by
Mine,
CROCOMEN helmet?
mine stays on.
He said heads.
CROCOMEN heads on.
He
Can't
just means
take.
getting the,
Can't
the
take.
goddamn
take
I
bag.
guess supposedly I can clone myself and therefore have multiple heads.
That's true. Keep
But
all
they're,
those
but
heads
they're all
on.
on.
Keep the heads on and on a swivel because obviously this is a high-tech facility.
Yeah.
They probably got the best of the best security in there. And I want you guys to get in, get out, and do well for us because this will do well for the CROCOMEN.
Oh, we just got to get in and get out. Just leave the door open.
No,
when we
you
get
see
in.
the screen, right? You see the
Oh,
OLED?
right. Yeah, sorry.
You've got your mission briefing.
Right.
Again, it's up to you how you approach this, because at this point, Musk is very aware of the CROCOMEN, trying to resurge and do something to attack, so they might be anticipating us anyway.
I don't want to look like an idiot in front of my dad, so I'm going to go back a few seconds and not say that.
All right, you're going to have to spend a story point.
Oh, is it a story? So just
have a look at your talent pyramid. Here are your story points.
Oh, no.
Seems expensive to use
That's
our
the
abilities
limit there.
willy-nilly,
Yeah, okay,
mate.
so it's just once
If you want
a
to start
session.
going back in time, messing with the world,
Well, not necessarily.
paradoxes.
Story points are a transaction, so I get them back. If I was to spend them to jeopardize you in some way, you'd get it back.
All right, I just considered doing it, but I didn't.
You thought about doing it.
I feel like he's not going to remember that in about 30
You
seconds.
think if you
from now.
squeezed really hard and strained yourself for like 2 strain, you can go back 5 seconds
Okay,
instead of a story
for
point.
free.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, 2 strain.
I've gone back mid-sentence.
Okay. It was just,
So I'm in the middle of saying that stupid thing.
you say, I'm going to go back in time. That's what you're saying.
That's how I activate it. I'm going back in time. You won't remember this.
Okay. Okay.
I mean,
None
they
of
will.
us are
It's like the
convinced.
Men in Black.
None of
We'll
us are
never know.
convinced you have a power. I think it's just like, all right, you're going back in time, are you?
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, you're roughly a few minutes away from your destination. You can feel the descent at this point. Oh, you actually are moving. The descent is coming in. Your ears are popping because you're descending at quite a speed. This thing is going very
Sorry,
quickly.
it's completely sound deadened, but they didn't work out how to pressurize the cabin.
No.
I'm having to swallow a lot.
Oh,
just
it's
to,
so bad. Up and down the
Got
rate of
very small
acceleration.
Eustachian tubes.
Sorry, boys.
Has
Sorry
anyone
about
got
that.
boiled
He
sweet?
pushes a button and a podium comes out in a hatch from the ground, and
Oh
it's
my
a
God,
little
it's like
bowl
Formula
of
One.
mints.
Oh.
Sorry, I forgot to give you those.
Start sucking on them angrily.
Okay,
Are they, what kind of
crunch
mints
them
are they?
down.
Werthers?
they're those ones that
Yeah,
have,
Werther's make loads of mints. They don't make fucking mints, do they? They make fucking cream
Little
sweets.
toffees.
Little,
That's right. I meant Murray mint.
right.
He was a suck on a toffee.
it's the ones with like the brown stripes on them.
Give him a gob. Give him a
they're
gobstopper.
called
Those are
humbug.
gross.
Humbugs.
Humbugs.
Oh, I love a humbug.
Give him a fucking
Each one
gobstopper.
is individually plastic
Humbug.
wrapped, and they look like they've been there a little too long, so they're kind of sticking to
A
the
bit
plastic.
sticky
a little bit.
together.
It's one. The bowl is just
Just a
one
mush.
form.
Yeah.
Just
By the time we figure this out, we'd have landed.
Help
Quick.
yourselves, boys. Help yourselves.
Clint, what gun have you got?
Well, I've got a couple of guns, actually. The gun I'm currently carrying is a beam repeater and a bullpup carbine. Which one would you like?
Well, when we get to the target building, it doesn't make much sense for me to have my Gauss rifle on the. I thought, go to a building on the other side of the street, set up the sniper rifle. We have Overwatch the building. However, I'm very good at talking to people. So me being outside of that whole thing and looking in may not be a good idea. If you're thinking about a Gauss rifle is a heavy rifle, which I think you're proficient with. It does 10 damage a shot. It has an enhanced optics suite. It's an extremely powerful rifle. If you are gonna if you want to give us Overwatch,
Is it suppressed?
well,
Yes or no?
I think it's probably a no.
Mine's suppressed
Let's have a
2,
look.
whatever that means. So I could always just use my beam repeater across the way.
Oh, they never even know where it was coming from.
Noise
Yeah.
range reduced by 1 range band per level, so yeah, it would be at a long range. It would be suppressed.
Right. I'll get into the building across the hall. I mean, the street. I mean, wherever this is.
Yeah, you're entering like an industrial zone, so there'll be large industrial buildings nearby that you could station
What's the
in.
building across?
I think it's like a gas station.
A gas station.
Gas station.
Gas station.
Well, I'll go to the top of the gas station and try and watch you through the windows.
Okay.
If
Well,
that's
are we jumping
possible.
out on like parachutes or something?
Up to you, boys. What do you reckon?
Shoots.
I could strap you up with shoots if
I
you
want to
want,
shoot.
or I could land.
No, they'll see us.
I'd like to rappel down on a rope.
Well, you're kind of near a body of water as well, so I could
Dunk us.
dunk you if you want.
Yeah,
This baby goes underwater, 10,000 feet.
Oh, God.
Wow,
It's insane, Dad.
10,000 feet is
Yeah,
incredible.
really
you
like
will
the
get a lot of
sharks
ear
sometime.
popping at that.
Wow,
Yeah.
How deep
You
is the
wanna-
Titanic again?
5,000,
Factoring in global warming. 10,000?
8,000.
I
Less
forget.
now. A lot of the
I'm
ocean's
gonna
dried up.
parachute. You want a rope?
I'm going to use a
How do you wanna
rappelling
go?
rope and slide down.
I'm quite happy if we just land this safely and I'll just step out.
Reginald is my name.
It's your name.
Yes, it is, Reginald.
Reginald speaks.
You're doing very well,
Atlas.
Dad. Yeah.
Come on, they're doing cool things. Don't
Oh, right then.
want me to land. At least
Go
let
on,
me
mate.
go
Do
8,000
something
feet
cool.
underwater.
Go on.
I want you to suspend me underneath like that old film Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible when he goes
Never seen it.
well, he comes down like this.
Why do you always watch these vintage movies?
I want you to swing me onto the roof.
Onto the roof.
Can we do that?
They might spot us if we go
Where
direct
else are we going to put me?
nearby.
What about the gas centre?
Gas
okay.
centre, yeah.
Gas.
Gas extraction
What are you two
facility.
doing? You're doing parachuting.
I'm
You're
literally
doing the
just, I'm
rappel.
going to rappel down on a
down
rope
the rope.
because parachuting freaks
Have
me
you
out.
parachuting?
Also, it's quite low.
Have you trained?
Of course I have. I'm Colonel Chip Tooth. I've been to jump school, mountain school, fish school, culinary school, finishing school, every single school. They put me through it all. I can jump out of planes. I can swim under the sea. I can walk on the street.
I feel like I'll do the rope.
You want to abseil? Very
Yeah.
well. I'm going to take you to the building next door so they don't spot the bluebird because the abseil rope's not that long.
You're not going to give him. Well, I guess you are dropping on the other.
Yeah.
I'm going to jump onto the top of the building, of the target building. Do you want to do that as well?
They're going to see you.
If you like, me and you can attach to each other using a short rope.
Can we do a tandem?
Yeah, we'll do a tandem.
We'll do a tandem
Jump. Yeah, we're going to do
Never
a
tried
tandem
it
jump.
before, but we'll give it a go. All right.
I'm going to give you the little like shitty plastic goggles that like clearly aren't the professionals ones. The ones that are like cheap.
Just on the front.
Yeah.
And I'm sat on your.
You're on my front. Yeah. So
We could do the cool thing where I jump out with your parachute, you jump out without a parachute, in midair we meet up, and then you fit your parachute on midair and then land.
I'd like to do
Only
that,
we'll
yeah.
do it as a
Yeah.
tandem.
Yeah, I
So
wanna do that.
I don't have a parachute until you fit the one that I've got because I
So
don't know how
I'll be
to.
carrying yours and you'll be carrying mine, and we have to meet up in the air.
Well, there's only one parachute because we're tandeming.
Oh, so
I
who's got
I
it?
carry the parachute,
Yeah.
but I'm not wearing it. So we're
Okay.
both jumping out. Then
Yeah.
midair, we need to fit it on
Yeah.
you and
Yeah.
then clip me to your front.
Yeah.
Then you pull the chute and then we land safely at the destination.
That would make Daddy very proud.
Let's
Is that
try
cool
it.
enough
We'd
for
like to
you?
do
Pretty
that.
cool. All right. I'll get
Well,
a little
trained,
bit
right?
higher
Yeah,
then,
really
so you have
trained.
enough time to do
Yeah.
all this fun stuff.
Yeah, we're going to want some altitude.
I'll have to drop off Clint after this.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll start with you two.
All right.
Here we go then. You ready?
Yeah.
Are we high enough now?
Yeah, we're
I can't tell
circling
'cause
above
of
at the
I'm
po- at the
stuck in a
How high are
mint
we
now,
at?
so
You're roughly 8,000 feet.
Oh, yeah, we're
well,
well
we
up,
want to be
yeah.
higher than that.
Really?
They normally jump at 12.
We've got
I've
ages.
already given you the mints. You're going to be popping your ears again.
Oh,
Yeah, we
I
can't
could have another
pop ears
one.
again.
All right, we'll do it 8,000 then.
I jump off
you
the back
pushed me.
ramp.
Yeah, the cargo door opens at the back, and the wind suddenly hits you from complete silence to a lot of wind. And yeah, you have to kind of push yourself forward against the resisting wind. And
I'll turn the lights red like the cool movies.
That'd be
Nice.
great, yeah. Make it spin, the light.
No, it's just an LED, sorry.
Just on, all right.
and it slowly fades. Like
Whoa, hang on. We need the parachute.
Have we got a parachute?
Have we got one? Because I was about to jump without.
yes, we do. Yeah.
All right, I take that. I'm now hugging the parachute.
And I kick you out the door.
You
And
fly
I
out.
jump off after him.
Wind hits your face. You're reaching terminal velocity as you're trying to like pose yourself.
We're
to,
reaching turtle velocity.
You're both kind of blips in each other's sights at the moment.
Is it
Different
daylight at
heights.
the minute or nighttime?
Daylight at the moment.
What kind of
Daytime.
cheeks does a crocodile have?
Huh?
What kind of cheeks does a crocodile have?
Loose ones.
The little ones are back.
I'm going to need athletics checks from both of you.
That's my jump.
That is still a success.
Boom.
Straight up success. Yeah, you managed to do that classic pose and
Look,
gain.
I'm doing like I did in the advert.
You're not just flailing in the sky anymore. You think you can steer yourself in the air towards Atlas.
Yug.
See, I imagine my experience of being in low gravity would help me move around
In wind.
winds, maybe. Well, it's like being weightless, isn't it?
The only thing that low gravity will do for you is atrophy your muscles and lengthen your bones. You're going to be useless.
All right, well, we'll find out. Am I doing it too?
You don't actually feel the wind as much because you're in a costume. So no.
You didn't hear that.
Ooh, that's a fail. You see Atlas struggling because he's gripping this bag.
I'm
he's
dropping
not
like a
able
rock.
to.
I can't slow myself down.
Not able to slow himself, so he's actually plummeting a lot faster than you. So you're going to have to do something special to catch up to Atlas.
Okay.
So now this is going to be your coordination of trying to get together. There is a coordination check, unless you want to use something else.
So I have inspiring rhetoric, which isn't necessarily used for this. Make an average leadership check. For each success, one ally in short range heals one strain. For each advantage, one ally benefiting from inspiring rhetoric heals an additional strain.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking maybe I can use this inspiring rhetoric in a slightly different way. So like maybe help.
You've all got these cool
help him out?
earpieces for
Right,
this
okay.
mission anyway, so you can chat to him.
Atlas.
Yeah, have you got a personal comm link?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. So we can anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's him that doesn't. Yeah.
Atlas, you're gonna have to put the bag
The
on
ground is
yourself.
getting closer.
You're gonna have to put. Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me.
I am.
Listen to
It's
me.
just a noise.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
The ground is getting closer. Speak
Put the
faster.
parachute on your back.
You see him splat on the ground. That took too long. Right. You rewind back in time. 30 seconds.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Right, you're in there and you're about to establish comms.
Oh my gosh! I wish I could go back further.
Listen to me. Atlas.
No, you hit the ground again. Sorry.
Oh, he's doing it again.
You have to really get to the point very quickly.
Okay. Okay, Atlas. Put the parachute on your back
I'm trying.
and pull it.
The wind is too strong for my little arms.
I'm gonna use my powers. Okay, I'm coming. And I put my hands back behind me and I fire goo out behind me.
Nice.
What do you mean
Do you
you're
want me-
coming and
do you
now
want
I've
me
got...
I believe you can just use your power.
Mine doesn't need a point.
I believe so, unless you want to.
Mine says it only needs a point if I want to increase the range.
Yeah, so by default it's 30, right?
Yeah, so I can just do that at will, right?
It seems like you can. At my discretion.
Additionally, you may spend a story point when using this talent to increase its distance. Yeah, so
So
I
it's
can
like
do 30
you
seconds as
affect
much as I want.
the range of which you see 30 seconds in the past or the future. Right? So you can't just be like, what's happening in Venezuela 30 seconds from now? It has to be in your vicinity.
What would happen, theoretically, if I now time travel 30 seconds into the future so that I don't have to do the landing bit?
You're seeing the results of the landing in 30 seconds. You're not changing what happens between
Oh, I'm
now
not
and 30
actually...
seconds.
So, what, I'm just...
You're projecting ahead to see what happens, like a vision.
So I'm just looking into the past and future.
Yeah.
But then how did I undo the splat?
That was joking.
Oh.
It was
Okay,
fun.
so I only see into the future. I don't actually time travel.
Yes, unless you spend a story point and you can exist.
God, it gets confusing, doesn't it?
Time travel.
Time gets like it can either be super
complex.
overpowered or I have to limit it in some form.
Incredibly
So at the
complex.
moment, it's kind of like observing.
If it was time travel, I was going to ask you, like, how would his situation play out with me being a different version of...
Disappear, yeah.
Right, okay.
This is the thing that it creates a whole paradox if we go.
But then when you land, you'll have to have thought that you had me on the landing, even though it doesn't matter. I won't use it now. It hurts my brain.
I put my hands behind me,
You
blast.
just need to suffer 2 strain to do your flight.
Okay, blast my gel, my goo out the back, and
Loads of jelly comes out. What color is it? Is it multicolored?
it's
Or is it like a
yeah, it's full of microplastics. So it's
Right.
it's completely. It looks like if you chucked a load of different toys through a shredder, and then mix that with like jelly. You can buy the blocks, you know, suspend that in jelly, and that is what it looks like.
Yep. Just cubes and
Just
cubes.
cubes of shit and plastic and God knows what else.
Spurting out of your extremities.
Yeah.
Propelling you from a horizontal way towards Atlas.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have a coordination check from you. I will also need a coordination check for Atlas to culminate in the middle, but you're going to get a boost for his inspiring comm rhetoric.
Oh, nice
Excellent.
roll.
So you managed to
You're welcome.
take... are you rolling 4?
That was for me.
That
Yeah.
was for you, yeah. So, yeah, your jelly propels you. You did this in the initial chamber where you were unlocking your superpowers.
Yeah, and I was practicing.
Now you're in the open air. You've got plenty of room. And you summon the jelly, and it propels you towards Atlas.
Yeah, I'm now accelerating even faster towards the ground to try
Rapidly.
and catch up with you.
Yeah. You're kind of going at an angle now towards him.
Yeah.
Still wrestling with the backpack.
Atlas.
Parachute.
So now
Wait,
it's
I'm
you.
not. I reach one hand forward and I project like a goo shell around me to increase aerodynamics and also protect me from spray,
Like a windshield.
like a windshield.
Nice. Lots of insects start splaying against.
Like hitting the goo and then suddenly slowing down and then drifting
Yeah.
through it.
Yeah. You're
Yeah.
catching the insects.
Yeah.
All right, coordination for Atlas. With
And
a
the green
boost.
comet.
Coordination, blue boost.
You get a blue boost from Chiptooth's
Okay.
bombs.
My coordination is 2 green and 1 yellow.
Oh, why is that? Butterfingers. Very dexterous with your katana, perhaps.
Maybe. It's on my sheet. I don't think I've used this stat yet.
It's a success. A really good one, in fact. You can recover 1 strain.
I wasn't strained. Did I not?
That's great. Can't spend it then.
Can't go backwards.
You could have a free bonus temp strain to go in time, forward or backwards, by 5 seconds. But yeah, Atlas is hurtling towards you. You see this happening. You get your backpack on just in time, and you await his embrace, I guess.
Grab me. There's no time for me to put this on you and then clip to your front. You're going to have to just hug me.
You see a dome of jelly coming at you with tons of insects stuck in it. Chip2's coming on behind and a whole projectile of jellies spurting
You're
out
going to be
behind
very
you.
slippery to hold on to.
And I kind of do a curve, so I'm diving straight down. I see you, and then I have to do like a roller coaster style curve pull up.
A koi grunt.
Yeah, is that what it's called?
Possible.
Copyright free version. Love lifts us up where we belong.
All this jelly.
By the hips.
And I just, so like I slam into your side because we're both moving so quickly. I slam into your side, but there's like a ballistic gel-like effect where like I hit into you and your body just.
You hit the dome.
Yeah, you hit the dome of my gel, and
Sticky.
I'm knocked through a lot of insects, but at the same time, sort of absorb a lot of it. I hope, and then if you
Jelly helps you adhese to.
As long as it's not covering the backpack.
Well, hopefully.
The parachute, because that thing's got to open.
I can fly. I'm flying right now. That's what this is. We don't need a parachute. It was for show.
Following stuff.
Why?
The bluebird moves off in the direction. You can see them jumping out, and the jelly igniting as like a little speck suddenly starts spurting jelly and moves towards the other speck, and now they're joined together.
They're totally going to die down there.
All right, and I want to try and basically land us on the roof if I can.
Right.
Did you have an idea with the parachute?
No. We just want to make a cool video.
Yeah.
We're trying to
What,
shoot.
we want to pull the chute. If you want, I can drop you just above
I
it.
want to save this shoot if you can land without it.
Yeah, okay. All right. I'm going to try and land us without it.
Cool. You can fly, so you can land
Yeah.
perfectly fine.
Cool.
So not a problem. You land on top of the roof.
Is this even a question then?
I want to put one hand in front of me and blast out like a pile of like goo
Yeah.
to kind of create like a sloppy landing area
Nice.
that I don't necessarily land on my feet. I
Yeah.
kind of like, you know, when you awkwardly fall over in snow or ice.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I want my landing to be like. Oh.
I mean, the only slight hindrance is the fact that you're carrying Atlas.
Yeah.
So creating that goo pile, I would say, would have mitigated some strain or some injuries from like a hard impact. So yeah, you flop into this horrible pile of multicolored goo, essentially, and the jelly kind of softens your fall.
Oh,
We get up. Good infiltration. Good infill.
that was great. We should use that more often.
The goo thing.
Yeah, the goo thing.
I'm so dehydrated though. I'm so
You
dehydrated.
do feel really parched at this point.
Oh man, you got any drinks on you?
I don't. No.
Literally, all the goo in my body is now gone.
Eat some of it.
I'm gonna try eating some
Eat
of it.
some of it.
What does it do?
What does it taste like?
What do you think it tastes like?
Overly diluted jelly. So it hasn't
Does
got
it have a flavoring?
Really
or?
weak.
just bits.
Strawberry
Like
and
it's a bit
raspberry.
like, you know, when you like have like silly putty that you've dropped on the floor too much and it's got just shitloads of bits in it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and hair.
It's disgusting. Salt is a bit salty as well because it's kind of like your excretion of sweat.
Yeah.
I got some of it in my mouth when I went in.
Yeah. It's kind of gross.
It's solid drinkable fuel though. Like in a way, you know, like
It's sustenance.
it's useful.
Hydrate then.
Help yourself to some goo if you want some.
I'm all right at the
You
minute.
got to eat a lot of it to feel any kind of benefit. That's the problem.
Yeah.
But yeah, you land, you tuck and roll into goo. You're on this quite large rooftop with a couple of rooms up here, but it's quite open right now. What would you like to immediately do before you cut to Clint?
Do you have a box on you or anything like I can rig with a monofilament grenade? I'm thinking we may Amazon gift
God,
box.
you're going loud already.
No, not already, but we could create a little gift that when they open it, it pulls the pin on the grenade. And just a
All
simple
right.
box.
No, I don't know. Sorry. I
All
mean,
right,
I've
well,
got
what do you
this
wanna do when we-
parachute, but I want to keep this.
Do you want to hide the parachute out here in the goo somewhere?
I might just wear it.
You're going to wear a parachute
You
in.
might need to get down from the top of this building pretty quick.
Yeah, okay.
And you might not always be around.
A parachute. Sorry, a parachute is not going to work on a 3-story building.
Tell that to a base jumper.
You can't. He's dead.
All right.
All right, this is where we are.
I
There's
wanna
a small
keep it.
office. I'm going to look through the windows on the office up here. I'm going to look for if I can see a fast roping CROCOMEN coming in at any point.
Okay, so we'll cut to Clint as you're planning to look through the windows. Clint, again, you've seen them. The cargo door is still open, Zyke, and the view changes from the top of this building that they've landed on to the one adjacent, which is the gas facility to the right. And yeah, it looks like they're hovering and circling around.
We're close enough for me to drop.
I think we're ready to drop,
Right,
Clint.
give me some rope.
Okay, well, the rope's in the back, yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna
It'd
go
be a nightmare for me to try and get back there to help you.
Well, I'm gonna go to the back and grab on the rope and just
It's
slide
literally
down.
to your right, literally by your right
I'll
foot.
see you later then.
Okay,
I'll just have a little leap of faith.
good luck. Good luck to all of you.
Right, here we go. I'm gonna slide down and get just a horrible rope.
Oh, I need to get lower. We're at 8,000 feet.
I'm swinging around like crazy.
It's like a 12-foot rope.
Whoa!
So we need a
I thought we were
coordination
lower than this.
coordination
We're still
check
in the
from
cloud
you.
layer.
Yeah, I forgot, sorry.
Come on, lower us.
You start plummeting, and at some point, you can see the top of this facility and a position for you to jump onto. Just a coordination check from you. You're doing new shit. Right. Not a success.
Rope burn.
Because of this plummet, the bluebird goes down faster than the rope catches up, so you kind of bump into the top of
Fuck my knees.
the belly of the bluebird, which gives you a bit of strain, and then you're going to
How much
crash
strain?
into this top building. You do fall off, and I'm going to need a second check to see if you can hold on to the edge. That's a whole bunch of advantage, but unfortunately it is met with no
The
success.
edge is slippy.
So what I'm going to say is you slip off and you can't land on this very top bit. You land just lower than that and slam into this lower pod here, which is holding a ton of gas.
Jesus Christ.
And you're going to take a couple of strain and 1 damage, actually.
Yeah,
Just a whole
Makes
wound
sense.
from slamming into this. So
My knee.
if you want to get up high again, you're going to have to navigate your way to the top, but that might cost you a little bit of time.
See what I can see from here. What can I see from here into the building?
So to see across, you can see the 2 buildings here. You've got your one here at the moment,
Okay.
this pod. These guys have just landed here, so technically right now, because you didn't land on the top thing, you're lower than them.
Okay.
Did we see him come down?
You saw him slam in
It's like that.
like a snuff video. He hits into the top gas thing, falls down like scratching into the side, fails, and lands on this second pod
Doing
here.
over there.
Fuck the landing.
It's like that Johnny English thing where he lands on the wrong building. And it's
Yeah.
like, I just thought I'll check the perimeter.
Yeah, he scuffed the landing, so he's lower than you right now. So he's going to have to get higher ground.
Is everything all right up there? Can I climb anything? Is there anything climbable?
Yeah, there's definitely loads of climbable pipes
Start
and things.
climbing a pipe.
But you see these guys doing the following. We cut back to you guys as you start climbing pipes.
Well, he's dead.
Fuck, that's gone bad, isn't it?
He's gone.
Should we check these windows? I want to look
Yeah,
over on
I'm
the,
over
the
that
top
pretty
little office
quick.
bit. What can we see? I'm going to be sneaky.
You sneak on in across to the windows. Doesn't seem like there's anything up here. A load of storage boxes, things like that. People have just crammed this full of stuff.
Can we get inside? Is there can we check any doors or windows for
Might be a
openings?
door. Yeah, there might be a door around the front. Looks like a double door at the front.
Locked. What's it locked with?
Lock.
Yeah, but is it a digital lock or is it just an analog
It's a
lock?
manual key lock.
Ah, they're not favourable to hacking.
Oh shit. Okay. Well,
Well, I'm useless. You'll go.
let me see what's in my pocket. I have a multi-tool. Can I try and kind of all your engineering we needs in one multi-tool bracelet? Try and pick the
Wow.
lock.
You have that?
Yeah,
Definitely.
How have we never used that?
I've used it a little bit.
Used it a few times for
Right.
different reasons. So yeah, it will be a skullduggery check.
Mine is 3.
You want to do it then? Here's my multi-link bracelet.
Oh, thank you. How different can this be to a tablet computer?
Your comlink buzzes in.
Bzz.
God, fuck me. Did you see Clint hit the fucking gas thing? Jesus
Yeah, fucking
Christ.
right. He hit that thing
Dad,
so
I
hard.
think he's dead.
I heard it.
He's
We heard him
dead.
hit.
We're gonna have to prepare.
Sorry,
his
boys.
funeral.
Down to 2 men now.
Oh god damn it! It's like a cat hitting an iron roof.
We'll go scrape him up later.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
start planning his
Focus on the
funeral.
mission now.
Wait, no, I think I can see him. He's climbing. He seems to be
Uh-oh.
crawling up
Oh,
the
he's
side
still
of the
alive, is
building.
he? Bloody hell.
Still alive. He's mainly robot at this point, so
That's true.
maybe his old friend Ligarius will be helping him out.
Oh,
Amazing.
maybe.
All right, boys. Send me comms when you want exfil. I'm going to go back to the skies.
Roger that, Reginald.
Professor R out.
Keep an eye on your fuel.
I'm going to try and pick this lock.
Yep, Chiptooth hands you the multi-tool, and you succeed. Yes, you managed
Wow,
to.
that was easy. That's a great tool. Can I keep this?
Yeah, you can hold on to it for
Thank
now.
you.
You now have the multi-tool. You don't
And
have
the parachute.
And a parachute, yes. So yeah, you managed to put this multi-tool in. It seems to form the shape of a key because it's got lots of little prongs. And you twist it, and it unlocks. And inside is a bunch of storage on a load of racks, but you might be able to wangle your way through and make your way downstairs from this position. So you found a way in. Congrats.
Inside, keep quiet.
Clint, I think it's not going to be too hard for you to gain some higher ground. So now you have an overview of the entire facility from an external point of view. So you can kind of set up your gun.
Right, can I communicate with him at all?
You don't have a comm link.
What about Ligarius? Does he not have anything he can say?
You can have a chat with him if you like.
Ligarius!
Yes, brother.
It's so good to speak to you again.
Taking heads off today.
We're going to try to.
Hell yeah.
I don't suppose you can speak to the others in some way.
Why?
I don't know. I wanted to know that I don't know what you can do. I just thought you're like a cool companion that can just do crazy things like communicate through time and space.
Well, I can communicate through dreams because of that weird pink stuff that happened.
Oh, right. We don't talk about that.
Not really
right. Well,
equipped.
I guess we'll just try and wave at them.
You've isolated yourself
I'm going to try and wave at them. Yeah, no, let's not talk about the details. I'll wave at them. Hi! Hi!
Are any of you looking in that direction before you go?
No, we're
in?
looking at the door we're picking.
Hello?
You can't seem to get their attention, and then they disappear into a door.
I'm going to snipe my beam off weapon just behind them. If I can.
Yeah, it builds up pressure.
Right, okay. Okay.
And you hear the slam of a beam rifle hitting just behind the door you've entered.
They've spotted us. Take cover.
I think I scared him off. Well, I mean, at least I know it works.
Yeah, it does work. It looks very powerful.
Fuck, yeah.
It's handed you. And also,
let me do a perception check to see if I worked that out.
Yeah, sure.
See if you can work out where that came from. I'll fire back with my newly acquired laser rifle.
You do have a new rifle. It's true.
Fail.
That is a... That's a
They must be shooting at us. You're right. Fire back.
I'm going to fire back. I think it came for that other building,
yeah,
right?
shoot back.
Do I know that?
You just know there was an explosion
I'm
behind
going to fire some suppressive fire across the...
Nice bit of blind fire coming out the door.
Out the door,
Jesus
back
Christ.
towards that other building where he
You
landed.
saw the projectile kind of come in.
Pew, pew, pew.
All right. Clint, you're being fired at from the
I'm
door.
going to try and duck and just get down. Fuck.
It is wildfire. So
Whilst also clinging to the side of a building, right?
I'm holding onto a pipe.
I'd say you're not at risk from this range of being hit by any of these strays, but they don't seem to have gotten the message. And
It's
in fact,
me!
I
I
think
really wish
Can they
Clint
hear
was
me
here. He
at
was
all?
always so good at these kind of
Shooting
firefights.
things. Yeah.
God, I can't believe he's gone. Anyway.
Can they hear me at all? Is there there's no yelling across?
you can yell.
'Cause it looks like you can yell across there.
You shout really loudly. You have to shout over his wild gunfire. And now a perception check from you, please.
You know, ever since he's gone, I feel like I can, hear his voice still in my head sometimes.
I'm on your level.
Yeah.
That looks like a success.
sorry.
One success.
You
Big
can
triumph.
hear over that wild firing, and you tell him to just stop firing for a second.
on, wait.
This is a lot of fun, these guns, isn't it?
I get out my Gauze rifle
Yeah.
and point it using its advanced optics suite at the direction of the sound I'm hearing.
Did you give Clint that gun or no?
No, I didn't in the
No,
other
he
day.
didn't know.
You've got your own gun.
I've got a beam repeater.
Yeah.
He was just bragging about
So
his
I
Do
gun.
the scope
Yeah.
and the direction of that muffled shouting. It's Clint waving his arms
Hi.
with bullets
It's
from
me.
Atlas being fired
I
towards
see him. I reckon I can get a
I
headshot.
cycle the chamber.
Oh, fucking hell. What do you mean you see me?
Clint, with
It's
your
me. If you can
cyber eye,
see me.
you can see him cocking that gun at you.
Don't shoot.
Oh, it's just Clint. I've had the gun up. It's just Clint. He's over. He's stuck on the side of a building.
I'm there
fly.
just like,
I'm gonna one film. One syllable. One word.
I faint.
Two words. Two words.
Atlas collapses.
I was convinced he was dead. Now it's like seeing a ghost.
Sleep. Dead sleep. Death sleep.
I'm making sound checks right now to see if anyone heard what you said.
I'm gonna fly over there.
it's Die
So
Hard. It was Die Hard.
To the edge.
Anyway.
Die Hard. Yeah. I run
runs to the edge.
and then whoop.
And then Jelly just starts farting out of your extremities. Clint, you see this as
So gross.
Chiptooth farts his jelly-like body towards you.
Also, I'm going to have to bridge this gap over to this building, so I hope you know that I'm showering the street below in goo as well. And that's going to draw some attention to us, but I am going over there.
It's disgusting.
There he is.
I'm like the ice characters
Hello.
in films.
And you can safely land here. You get like jelly like splurted in your face and stuff as you make your way across. But you
All
can.
right, mate. I think I can lift you if you just want me to take you over.
Well, I was just going to scout the area from here. Well, I mean, I'm surprised.
Why did you want me to come over there?
I just wanted you to know that I've got the area, but I've got no comms. Have you got any spare comms?
God's sake. No, well, I guess I do. I can leave you my comm. I have my personal comm link.
I'm going to take your personal comm link
right. You have
and
my
communicate
and yes,
via the other
Right,
one.
so I'm waking up now, and then I'm radioing in to Chiptooth.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm just about to give my comm link to your name is
Clint.
Clint. And I'll be back over in a second.
Thank you.
The jelly, it
wait,
really
who?
dehydrates.
Oh, there's jelly in it.
Oh,
There's jelly on it. Oh,
there's
it's got
jelly
my
in
ear.
everything
It's
now.
really gunked up.
There's
as
jelly
well.
everywhere. It's like
Yeah.
owning a really furry dog. You just have to
Gross.
accept
Yeah,
now.
it's going to be there. Yeah. Okay. Well, hello. Can you hear me? Test. I don't think it's working. It's not fucking working.
Is that Clint?
Hello. Oh, hi.
I hear his voice and I faint again.
Right. Oh, he's cut off. I'm not sure what's
It's
wrong
like
with
seeing
him.
a ghost.
You just hear a
I was
thud.
so convinced he was dead. I can't believe he's alive.
You fainted.
I
Fainted.
fainted when I saw him, and I fainted when I heard
Oh,
him.
for God's sake.
He's got
Right, I think he's
very
fainted.
low
You might have to go and save
constitution.
him. I'm gonna have eyes on the side, and now we got comms as well, so I
Alright.
can hear what's going on.
I'm
But
gonna
I'll watch you
leave
through
you
the
my
walls
gauze
and the
rifle.
windows.
I'm going to leave the gauze rifle here because it's very big and very heavy.
Drop
So
off a huge gun.
I take this long rifle down. It's like a magnetic rail system
Wow.
that launches projectiles. It's really fucking good. Let me know later if you want to try and use it. But I'll leave it here for now. I fly back over, kind of like sort of like those guys that use like the jetpacks.
Doesn't
you
look
see.
stable.
Yeah, where you're just like, you look kind of like
Looks like he's about to run out of juice constantly.
Yeah.
You
He's
see
kind of sputtering all over the place.
Atlas collapse on the floor. As you look down, your jelly is kind of covering him.
Wake up, you're going to get covered in jelly. You don't want to die like this.
Yeah, the cold, actually
Yeah.
probably lukewarm jelly
Splash of water
is
to-
splashing all over you and waking you up again.
Oh, I had a weird dream. Clint, he survived.
He is, he's
but
alive.
he is dead. He's what?
It's why I flew over to him a minute ago.
He's alive.
He's alive.
Oh,
Fuck. All right,
I'm not dead, you idiot. I'm in your ear.
I'm going to put a couple of fingers
alright.
up his nostrils and just fire 2 jets of goo up his
That
nose.
goes right into the back of your throat.
out of my
Wake
mouth.
up, wake up. Sorry,
Oh,
I had no water to splash.
sorry. So
I'm
he's
just a voice
so
in
he
your head.
survived.
He survived,
I
he's
am
on
dead.
and you're on a comm link with him now.
You can hear him
I can hear him
crystal
from
clear.
beyond the
I
grave.
died. It was horrible. Now I'm just a voice in your head. Now get me some intel, you pussy.
He'll always be with me
He is in your ear.
in my ear.
I opened the door.
All right, the door is already open because you went in and then back out again.
did we?
So you head in.
Yeah.
And yeah, you notice a staircase going down into the facility. From out here, Clint, you can have a look through your scope and give a good recce of the area. There's no patrols on the outside.
Are there
and
actually
so
windows, or is that just a
that's just a big
prefabricated
brick wall?
Oh fuck! There's no window. It's a window that's just coming through. Are there any windows on your end? I can't see any fucking windows.
Seems to be only front-facing
No, it seems
window.
pretty dark
Jesus,
on our
have I
end,
got any
like, in
thermal?
terms of daylight. There's internal lighting though.
I've got a thermal scope.
The enhanced
I
optics
haven't.
only gives you ability
What are my
to penetrate.
side
Oh
lights?
no,
Let me
sorry.
see.
The south side does have windows. I can see it from down the corridor.
Oh, it does. Okay, brilliant.
You're going to have to go across.
Sorry, I can hear your muffling voice behind you. What does he say?
I run
He
outside.
said you have to go across.
I run outside.
Yeah.
I fly across. I pick him up. I pick the gauze rifle up. I fly him back over to the right
We're
side
gonna
of the
need to
building.
buy another
I
one of
fly him over
these.
to that roof there so he can see in the windows. I drop all the kit back.
Everything's a
I fly
blur.
back over to the roof. I am once again back in, ready to progress through this building.
This is a much better position.
Do you
Thanks.
do you want Clint in a better position? Yeah.
Yes.
He's just done it. He's done it all
I was just double
automatically.
checking whether you brought him back to your
Sprayed
building
the entire
or
city with goo.
No, I put him on that roof. You can see just in the bottom of that shot, bottom left of the tailspire.
I'm
The one
putting
opposite
him-
all the windows.
I'm putting him
That's our
somewhere
roof. That's where we are.
better.
No, it's not.
It is. We're up there.
No, look, bottom left.
I'd put him here.
Put me here so I can actually see.
Oh, right.
If you put him on the
Not ideal.
I want
but
to take
it's-
him. Why not this one on the left?
Water there. It looks like.
Is that water?
Oh,
is it?
yeah.
That's
Oh,
water on the
that's not-
Oh,
floor.
is it? I thought that was the top of a building.
Yeah, you're next to a canal.
So
Oh, yeah.
hold on one of those jet ski things.
Works for
So
me.
those jetpacks just in water and
Yeah.
hover.
Yeah.
You got a real good vantage point here, covered in jelly, so it's a little slick now. And also, I'm going to do another roll because of all this jelly flying
Jelly
around.
flight.
There's a lot of jelly flight. He's gone up and down.
Our
Covered
infield.
the streets in goo.
And then you head through the doors into the facility itself.
I wish I had that skill.
Well, you've got time travel.
Yeah, but I'm pretty jelly.
So, oh, nice.
I just want to say it. No,
Sounds
time
good
travel is
setup.
Remove your earpiece. Can you give your earpiece to the other guy, please? For God's sake, this is ridiculous.
How are you entering this facility?
So can we just get him to go into any room and then jump back 30 seconds and tell me what's in it?
Yeah.
Not, well, it's a story. Well, oh yeah.
But it's time travel, right? So,
Not if you can look and then not actually do it.
but can I do that?
You
'Cause that's
remember.
where that's where paradoxes
That's
are
what you
created,
said,
right?
right?
You can observe, and if you spend a story point, you could enter that.
But if I actually time travel, I still then have to go and do that thing that I saw myself do. Otherwise, it's not time. I create
You still
another
have to
timeline.
return
Right?
to your
We're
current
ignoring
time.
timeline paradoxes.
Okay.
So in this case, you can project forward, see what the future would be in 30 seconds,
Okay.
choose whether to make yourself real in that moment or come back to the point.
Okay. Let me look inside this room.
Yes, thank you.
I go
You've seen
in.
the film Butterfly Effect. Be careful.
Time me 30 seconds. I don't want to go any further, otherwise I don't know what happens.
You stuck there.
I come back to a time that hasn't happened yet.
Oh, fuck.
Is that a
Fucking
paradox we're gonna do?
I don't know.
So how about 29 seconds? Let's set a timer for 29
Let's
seconds.
make. Yeah, I like this as a mechanic. We have to always make sure it's never over 30. Otherwise, I come back to a time that hasn't happened yet.
I love it. All right,
All
so
right.
you're on a big staircase.
Start the timer.
Well, I'll put it on your watch.
Yeah, but I'm okay. Make sure it's on vibrate mode because
Yeah.
I'm gonna be in like
Yeah. Well, it won't matter if your watch goes off because then you'll track back
Like
in
11,
reality,
right?
won't you?
all right.
It can be as loud as you like. You can slap somebody in the
Okay.
face.
Right.
Go down there and slap
here I
someone in
go.
the face.
I'm gonna do 30 seconds of looking now.
Do it.
First of all, I'd like a
29
stealth
seconds.
check from you as you head down the stairs, so you're not
Even in my time travel self,
bringing attention to yourself.
I don't want to
You've
bring
gone through the
attention to
door.
myself.
And you've got a relatively short range with which you can time travel around you. I call
Okay.
it short range, like a room, basically.
Oh, like a fog of war kind of.
So you
thing.
kind of have to get next to the room that you want to look into the future.
Okay.
That's a girl's change room. Don't do that. What? It's shit, isn't it?
It's still a
Success.
success.
Oh, it is. Okay, I thought. Oh, yeah.
Success
yeah.
with one
One
advantage.
advantage.
So you sneak down the stairs. You had a bit of jelly on your shoe, but you managed to like rub it off, scrape it off. It was causing a bit of a sticky, slurpy sound as you were moving along. And now you're stealthy silent, and your crocker suit engages into stealth mode.
I'm not actually doing this, am I? I'm seeing myself do it.
You're just getting into position so that you can then time travel within range of the area that you want to time travel to. Okay. So you have to physically be near where you want to time
on The
travel.
other side of the door. We
Yeah,
want
the
to
other
go.
side of the door of the place you want to time travel into.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
So
The mechanics of this is nuts. There you go.
you close your eyes and you think of time. Clocking, ticking sound, a huge pendulum swings in your mind's eye. It's got the face of your dad as the pendulum
Oh,
swinging
wow.
back and forth. Tick, tock, tick. And then you wake up. You feel like an out-of-body experience.
Oh my god, it's like in Interstellar where he's in like the fabrics of time, watching himself through the.
Yeah. And you peer
Always in a
through
library.
the fabrics of reality
Sorry.
at the room ahead of you. Peel it apart. And
This
it has
doesn't feel like time travel. This
glowy
feels
haze.
like okay.
glowy haze of the room ahead of you, and you can observe what's going on. Are you in the past or are you in the future right now?
I want to see myself in the future go into this room to see what
Okay.
happens if I was to do it.
Sure ting. Let's see if this
I haven't
Here
navigated
into
this
this room.
myself. Mine, you're here in the future or in the present?
Don't wake me up.
You hear me?
You're in yourself in the future, looking through your own eyes, as you've already made.
These are seeing me just stood there.
They don't
Actually,
perceive
it's
this time.
instantaneous,
They
isn't
don't
it?
perceive this time. You just close your eyes and it's done.
It's like Bernard's watch.
Don't know
you
what that
get-
is.
Full 30 seconds,
Right.
right?
It's what?
So you're
Pausing time would have been a lot easier if I'd have chosen that.
Who's watching this?
so
What's he saying about Bernard? Get the other guy on.
you're in your future self.
Yeah.
30 seconds from now.
I'm already there.
In
So I
your
don't get
mind-
to see the time. Okay.
Yeah. In your mind, you've already made the decision to enter this room because
I'm
you've
in the
already been
room.
to the future to see what this is like. So you're constantly in a loop of, I've been here already, but I'm now going in here for the first time. You open the door stealthily because you know there's two people ahead, two scientists looking at computers. ahead of you, and you know to sneak to the left-hand side.
So my current person is doing the opening the door.
The person that's in the future is doing this.
But the future person hasn't seen what's the other side of this door yet.
But they have, because you're time traveling into their mind that's already seen this.
What? Sure, just
Go
carry
with it.
Carry on. I'll go with it. That's okay.
You're entering this room. You're aware of two people ahead of you. Somehow. So now you've skulked to the left-hand side.
Right.
They're having a conversation about, we should probably make sure they're in REM sleep so that we can proceed to the next experiment. Didn't realize we'd have the mayor here. That's crazy. And then to your right, you see 3 sleeping pods with 3 people inside. And they seem to be running experiments on these people in their dreams. And you've got 30 odd seconds, so you can kind of skulk around. What do you do in this future bit?
I go over to one of the pods and I look inside to see who's there.
You're trying to wait for the people on the side to focus their attention on the screens. You can't really see them here because of the way the visibility works, but there's 2 people at one of these computers, right? Okay. And yeah, they start like looking at the data that's on the screen, and then you have the opportunity to move across to one of the pods, and you have a look inside. Looks like an older man, quite pudgy, wearing a refined suit. He's got a real curly moustache, quite thick, and a top hat and a cane. Looks like Monopoly Man. Probably the mayor.
Do I recognise him as the mayor? Don't recognise this person.
Would you have known the mayor of Megaslough? So no. But they were talking about, can't believe we have the mayor here. Okay. So that could be one of the 3 for sure.
I wonder which of these 3 is the mayor.
There's an empty pod in the middle of the 2, and then the 3rd pod is occupied. But by the time you look round to look at that one, you can feel the time travel is ending.
My watch is beeping.
Yeah. Beep, 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 beep. And you go back into yourself, and you're on the stairs again.
Have you done it?
I've gone in.
Okay.
That was instantaneous for you, but I spent 30 seconds in the future.
It felt longer.
Yeah. They've got some. There's a couple of scientists in there, and they've got some sleeping pods in there, and they're trying to put people to sleep by playing REM to them.
Oh, which one? Which song?
I don't know. They just said they're going to play REM. I think something. It's called like REM sleep. Okay. And there was a man in one of the pods. Mm. He had a top hat and a mustache and a cane.
Sounds like you're making that up.
No.
Okay. Well,
that's all I saw. Then I got brought back here. 30 seconds really isn't a lot of time to sneak in somewhere.
I heft a monofilament grenade in my hand. What do you reckon?
Is it worth going in the room? Sorry, what did you say about REM? Night swimming?
You can leave comms open if you
like. Were you singing?
Isn't
REM in there?
Oh yeah, you're over the other side.
I can hear what you're saying.
Yeah, no, we're just trying. You can hear everything, Clint. We're just trying to get into a room at the minute. There's some pods in there.
Yeah, I can't see from where I am.
No, you wouldn't. You're on the other side of the street.
Can we sabotage? Can we get Clint to like shoot up some electrical stuff to maybe like turn the lights off or something like that? You know, like
you can have a little scout if you like.
Do I now physically have to do what I saw my future self doing?
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's not.
Otherwise, you're going to create a whole new reality.
Otherwise, it's not time travel, is it? It's just phasing into a room.
Yeah.
Right.
Wait a second. I think I see the room. I can smash the window if you want.
You can
Will
do
that
that.
help or hinder?
I feel compelled to go and do this.
2 commands: help or hinder.
Help.
Who?
I'm going to shoot the glass.
Oh, I still have to go into the room because I have to follow through with my timeline.
You do. I think that'll be the rule: is you go into the future, we do something for 30 seconds, and you have to do that thing.
Yeah, I think that's a good.
All right. So Clint, you're on the outside. You want to shoot one of these windows?
Well, he started walking in. I've got second thoughts. It didn't happen in your dream, so it's not going to happen now. Did it happen in your time travel forward? It's a very complex.
This is too complicated.
We're thinking about this on the fly. So
because now, what happens if those guys didn't do something in my?
I'll shoot
vision?
on your command.
You've still got. It's 30 seconds in the future, right? There's still a window before the 30 seconds happens. So your point of view started as you were entering the room. So as long as he smashes that window before you enter the room, you're not creating a paradox.
But it wasn't smashed in my dream.
You didn't look. It might not have been that window.
I didn't look at the leftmost window. Smash that one.
Got you. Help.
That's how we avoid this. Don't look at anything that we want to
throw a dice or.
No, I think it's pretty. They're quite large windows, and I think you're pretty good at shooting. So I'd say you beam a bullet at this, and it smashes and causes a huge noise. Lots of glass shards spurting out.
God.
And you
Terrible
hear
glass.
some movement and like, what? Muffled noises coming from the room next door.
So I'm now in the room that I was previously
You
in.
want to be? You're just outside.
I need to.
Okay. You open the door.
I need to get to the point where I'm staring into that pod at that Monopoly man.
You open the door, and it's the start of the future.
Right.
As you look through,
Deja vu.
you see the two people there, and they're like, huh, what was that? Let's check the comms on the computer. That's what they were doing. You weren't fully observing. They were looking at the security cameras
nice.
on the
I like
screen.
this.
So now they're distracted, and you can move over to the pod, and you're seeing the Monopoly
Thanks for that
man.
distraction, Clint.
Fuck, I think I missed. Did I get it?
You got it.
Is that the right one?
You got it.
Oh, okay,
so I
cool.
sneak up. Yep, just as I suspected, there's a man in here with a top hat, mustache, and cane.
It's like the Monopoly, man.
Um,
I'm familiar with Monopoly.
You can hear the two people speaking now properly because you're in the same room as them. It's like, should we call security? What should we do?
I come downstairs behind him. I move into the room holding the grenade above my head. Nobody move or I'll blow this place to pieces.
They turn around.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's CROCOMEN.
Quiet. Don't press anything. Don't report any kind of crimes. Anything you do, I'll blow us to pieces. I'm a fucking extremist.
He'll do it. He's done it before.
One of the scientists next to him's like, they will do it. They're fucking crazy. Just
Tell them to get closer to the windows.
Why don't you go take a look out the window for a minute whilst we look at some things?
Is that an order?
No, it's a suggestion, but I'm holding the grenade.
I don't want to go near the window that just got blown in.
I pull out my laser rifle. I'm like, yeah.
Please just let us go. We're just scientists, please.
We know you're just scientists. We're not interested in hurting you. Stand over by the window and look out. Not too close, however. Don't make any signals to anyone down there. If I detect anything, I'm blowing myself to pieces right next to you.
He'll do it. He'll fucking do it. They're
Clint,
crazy.
can you see these scientists at the window?
Yeah, you see two figures at the window.
Yep.
Lab coats,
Confirmed.
holding their
Does
hands
he have
up.
like a red
I
dot
see
or
him.
anything that you can put on their chest so they
Yeah,
know?
do you have a red dot or anything? What's the gun called?
It's a beam repeater.
It's got.
Sure.
It's
Little
got a laser
point.
pointer. Your cyber eye can do laser pointing.
Oh, okay.
that
Let me
red
just
dot on your
focus on my
chest.
cyber eye.
You can see an eye just like darting around like a Toby eye
So they
tracker.
realise that they've got a sniper on them. Don't do anything funny.
So yeah, you've got the room commandeered.
Right, I looked at the guy with the mustache and I pull my pistol out of my other hand. I'm pointing at him. You
hear the scientist
Who
like
the hell are you? Start talking.
he's asleep and he's in a pod.
Wait a
Mustache
sec.
guy is.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
Oh,
in the
sorry, I
pod.
thought you stood next to
No, he's in the pod.
Damn it.
he's sleeping in a pod.
I go over to the
Experiments have been
computer.
run
Is he
on him.
threatening a
li-
guy sleeping?
I link into the computer and try and hack in to find out what these pods are all
Right,
about.
computers hacking check,
Yes.
please.
I'm threatening guys in pods to seem crazier.
I'll kill you too.
Atlas, is he pointing his
Don't give
chip
me the
pointing
silent
a gun at a
treatment.
sleeping guy.
Reginald pipes up at this point through comlink, so Clint hears it and Atlas hears it.
How's it going, boys? Are you in yet?
I'm not quite sure. I think we're in one of the rooms and there's scientists with their hands up. And one of them's got no trousers on.
Oh,
I can see
shit.
from the window. I think that's what I can see.
What the hell are they doing in there?
Not quite sure.
Right,
One of them's
so-
got a gun to a sleeping man's head.
If shit gets ropey, just let me know and I'll exfil you.
I think it's already getting ropey, but yeah, I'll wait for his call.
All right. Stay on comms. Bye. Do we say bye? I never know. I never know to say bye or not.
I'm gonna go and get one of the scientists whilst he's hacking them.
Yeah.
You on the right.
Yeah, yeah.
Over here. Come over here.
Okay.
All right.
What do you need?
Is there any empty pods?
There is one empty pod.
Get in the pod.
Are you sure? I'm not sure that's a wise idea.
Why not?
Because I'm just going to fall asleep.
That's it. That's all that's gonna happen.
Well, no.
You gonna do your roll?
Yep.
You succeed. It's pretty easy to hack into this.
My God, you really should change your password from password. Admin
First
password.
time every time.
Like a charm.
You log in. It's a regular PC with a load of folders and files running experiments. There seems to be a piece of software called Easy Dream at the moment that's running, and it's running a scan on this person's dream, the mayor's dream.
Easy dream. What does this do, scientist?
We're scanning their dreams to check what the effects of the mosquito has.
I didn't really need to hack in then. He just
The
tells us
mosquito.
anything we ask him.
Is it a one bite and you're in, or is it can we cure it? Can we get rid of them?
It's not really a cure. It's more of a injecting stuff into people's dreams. And of what,
So the mosquito has to be physically on them for that to work?
yes, we have to inject them with a serum of some sort, which is like nanobots, and that would infuse their dreams. And
With adverts.
With adverts, yes.
That's horrific.
I know. the ethical considerations have been considered by me.
Is there between a £2 and £5 charge I can pay to avoid having adverts?
No.
That's horrendous.
That's the worst part.
There's no subscription-based model.
There's no ad-free tier. Look, it didn't start like this. It slowly elevated to the point where we're at now, and it's too late for us to back out. It started off as a good Silicon Valley-style job, and
You're still complicit. Naive. You're still complicit. I put him inside the empty thing, and I closed the door.
I don't want to follow slip.
That's not all I do. I want to root around and see if I can find some sort of inlet valve.
There is an inlet valve.
I'm going to fill it with goo.
Oh, no.
Drown him in that pod. Breathe that, you son of a bitch.
The inlet
They're asleep, so you just see the jelly just filling up until it covers their face.
Atlas.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure someone just described the plot of Inception. What's happening down there?
Oh, just keep your gun on that other scientist.
Right.
Don't worry.
What's the other scientist doing after I put his other one
I'm
in
still
there?
laser pointed
Shaking. And still looking out the window as ordered.
I bang the release, so I imagine there's an emergency release, and I let the goo slide out and maybe pull the wet fish of a body out. Maybe they're still alive. I'm hoping they are, basically.
They pulled out of their dream. Yeah. Oh, God, I had a terrible dream. I was being submerged by jelly.
Yes, never happen again. You guys need to tell us right now how we switch these goddamn butts off. Is there some kind of cure or...
It's too late.
What do you mean it's too late?
We've already been implanting people for months.
How many?
All of Mega Slough.
What?
How did you manage to infect so many people?
It's just easy to do insect bites on everybody.
How?
I told him it was a diet drug.
You sent out insects to bite people.
Mosquitoes.
Mosquitoes
Little
on brand.
robotic mosquitoes.
So these were injected, but the other ones were bitten? Or was these bitten as well?
Wait, Atlas, these mosquitoes are tiny machines, right?
Yeah.
They could be reprogrammed. Maybe if you retargeted all the mosquitoes.
I've got the software on the computer here. It's called Easy Dream.
Yeah. You can do a live view if you like.
You've got pending Windows updates, by the way. Do you want me to do them?
Please don't.
Schedule for later.
We can't afford the downtime.
Snooze.
It's going to do it Tuesday at 6 a.m. Is that all right?
You can have your computer on then.
Yeah. You've got full control of my computer. You can do whatever you want.
Is there a bit of software on here
Linux
that controls the code of the bees, the mosquitoes?
No. So this is an experiment R&D kind of room, and this is running tests on the pods that are specifically here. And it seems to be this science experiment is on people of importance.
Were these pods, the people in these pods, were they bitten or were they injected with the serum?
Doesn't seem like they either. They're just under the influence of this dream in a pod, and they're looking at the effects. But if you root around some files and things, you can see that they have been infused with the same properties that the mosquitoes would be injecting them with.
Can you send a message to Clint to ask him to check the floor beneath us to see if he sees anything through the windows?
Did you hear that, Clint?
Sorry, what?
He wants
it's muffled from it's kind of mainly anything you say I can pretty much hear.
Oh,
otherwise
wait
I'm just
a second.
hearing the plot
I know
of
what
Inception.
it is. Yeah, it's noise cancellation. Hang on, wait a second. Turn that off. An
Did you say something about musky?
There you go. I've got the mic open now.
Oh, Christ, I can hear everything. Jesus
it's
Christ.
Really loud.
Turn the
Right, so
aircon
again,
fan
what do you
down.
want him to do? You want him to look on the floor below? Can you?
Oh, yeah. Let's
you
have
get
a
any
look.
intel for us on
Don't
what's
get
down
any
below?
funny ideas, other scientist.
I'm going to have a little cheeky
The red
peek.
dot's going to disappear
I'm
for a
just gonna lower my eyes
second.
slightly to downwards.
So as you look down and to the left, towards the ground floor, you can actually see sentry bots moving around down there with arms as guns.
Right, we've got armed gunners, machines down there.
They're
You guys
patrolling.
ready to fight those guys? Or hack them, maybe?
Well, let me
They
see.
look big and scary, and they've got guns for arms.
I'm into their computer system right now.
And
I'll
dicks.
just see if there's any.
I'm pretty sure. I can't quite see, but I'm pretty sure
Sorry?
they've got guns for dicks.
So three
No,
guns.
oh, sorry. One of them was just turning around.
Three guns or two guns?
I'm definitely 2 guns at least.
Okay, but look
Per
out for
bot.
a possible third.
How many bots am I seeing?
3 or 4.
3 or 4.
Or maybe
So I
the
see
same
they're moving
2 going
around
back and forth.
quite robotically.
Yeah.
Are they similar to the ones we saw when we went into like the bank or whatever the hell it was?
No, they're more similar to the very first episode we did of CROCOMEN when Clint was in a warscape. They're full like humanoid robots.
Damn.
They're having some sort of robotic jazzercise class down there.
Is that what they're doing?
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
And they're just striking poses, shooting poses every now and then.
Right, well,
One of them
sounds
just
like we're
winked
going
at
to
me.
have a battle on our hands downstairs.
If we have to go downstairs.
It doesn't look like I can.
Is there anything else
Get to
important in the room? I'm scanning with my typewriter.
It looks like a main lobby which has other rooms going off of it, but you can't see into those rooms.
Is there anything on this computer that lets me hack into those robots? Not.
Mm.
This is just a dream.
Not from this room. It's a research and development room.
Easy dream, though. You just type in a prompt and they dream about it.
I would be very interested.
What do you want him to dream about? That guy there specifically.
Extremely large tins of beans rolling over everyone. Oh, rolling over his loved ones.
There you go.
And as he runs from his home and he looks back, a large Heinz tin rolls over his home and vehicle. Everything he owns is crushed to a flat wafer of thin orangey disc of beans.
I've typed all that in. Send.
Very bean
See a
specific.
little loading screen. This is generating
Very
the dream.
weird, but dreamlike.
You can see the mayor kind of like twitching.
Beans. Beans. Just saying beans. Beans.
You see a subroutine running now at this point. Dream police en route patrol, ensuring Dream is in check.
They come to check his dreams.
They're going to find something out of order. They're going to tell we're being hacked. Get out.
Wait, I want to try one last thing. I look to see if he has a wet dream.
You can encourage one. It was slightly sexy before the Heinz beans were
Sexy
coming
beans. Add sexy beans.
in. But he was actually looking at a billboard for MUSKQUITO at that point, kind of staring at a billboard,
Right.
animated billboard.
Christ, that's messy.
Well, I don't want to read out what I typed in, but that should do the trick.
The
dream police are coming.
You're a pervert.
Beans, the dream police.
So it seems like there's a subroutine which, to ensure that people see the ads and look in the dreams, the dream police come in, and they're actual people that are also plugged into these pods that are police that go into the dreams and ensure the dreams are in order to make sure that they're looking at the ads. So they're on their way to you.
Is there any like
Agents in the Matrix
materials or like anything within the rooms that like we can use? Like, is there any kind of like gases like that may put people to sleep or freeze things, or is
Bunch
there
of
any
that stuff, yes.
explosive stuff? Yeah.
Canisters of gas.
Yeah.
Stuff that puts people under.
And there's a staircase going down to the next room, right?
It's all on this floor. So Clint's been looking at the lobby next to you.
Oh, I see. So the next room over.
Yeah, and they don't seem to be aware of this glass smashing or anything, which is interesting.
With the dream police, sorry, you just described it. Are they physical or are they going to be in the dream?
They're in the dream, but they're real people that are dreaming right now. In other pods.
In somewhere else?
Yes.
I'm going to go in that spare pod
Okay.
because the dream police are coming.
Yeah.
I reckon we fight them from inside the dream.
Right. Okay. Well,
Your
there's only
whole
one
world's about
pod.
to turn upside down, my friend.
I'll watch your corpse.
That guy's never going to buy Heinz again.
Branston's
Okay.
Or
beans.
Brenton.
So you're gonna get into the
Beans
pod.
only from now on.
You brush away the jelly that was filled up. It kind of spilled out mostly.
Do we
But
know who this other guy is, by the way, in this other pod?
you can have a look now if you like.
Do you recognise him?
The guy with the mustache.
No, there's 3 pods. There's an empty one. There's a mustache one, and there's
What do
another
we
guy.
see in the other pod?
Just another woman with long brown hair, and they're wearing a fancy suit of some kind. Just look very proper.
I'm gonna bring them out of their sleep.
Okay, so there's a little screen at the bottom where it says sleeping, and a little like emoji that's sleep emoji, and you can press stop.
Don't do it. Haven't you seen Passengers?
Stop.
Ah!
You see your eyes open.
Jennifer Lawrence. Jennifer Lawrence.
See your eyes open, look around wildly, lock onto you, and look panicked.
Calm yourself.
He's the man of your dreams.
Be calmed. Be calm. Calm down.
She looks disorientated.
It's all right. I can use a charm.
This is a
The
dream.
glass pod opens up, so now she's physically
Well, I
present.
succeeded on a check there at least.
Sorry.
Okay.
And
She seems to be holding
be
herself.
calm. We're here to help you.
What's going on?
Were you put in here against your will? Do you remember being put in this?
Where am I?
You're in. What is this called? This building?
It's Easy Sleep Biotech.
You're in the Easy
Easy
Sleep
Dream.
Labs. The Easy Dream Labs.
Easy Sleep. Last thing I remember, I was just in bed.
They abducted you and they brought you here. I know, these assholes.
Who's
I put a
who?
light pistol in their hand. I know, right? Don't you just want to get even?
Kind of, but not in this way.
Stick
I've
with
never
us.
held a gun before.
They'll kill you if they know that
What's
you've got
happening?
out. They've abducted you. They're trying to use you as an experimental test subject to integrate ads into all of our dreams. It's MUSKQUITO. They're doing what they always do.
MUSKQUITO.
Yeah.
They've been trying to lobby against us for a long time.
They're doing more than that. They're literally controlling your brain.
I'm a government official.
You're a government official.
Yeah.
Lobbying's the least of your concerns now.
She sits up and like looks to the other pods. She sees you in a pod. It's like they're doing it to CROCOMEN as well, it looks like.
That's right, yeah.
Oh, am I asleep by now?
I'm here as a freedom fighter.
Or am I just
nodding
waiting
off.
from the inside?
The thing's closing.
What?
He's doing that to himself to attempt to save others. We're Croco freedom fighters.
I mean, I admire your vigilantism, but I like to do things the official way.
We're not vigilantes, ma'am.
I mean, you're here with a gun.
We're heroes.
Sure.
We're saviors. We're liberation forces. We are not vigilantes.
Just get me out of here.
Damn straight. Now take this grenade.
Okay, I've got a pistol and a grenade.
Perfect. Just go through to that next room.
Are you sure about that?
Sending her in.
Well, wait, hold on. He's asleep. Oh, fuck. He's got the comm link as well. I'm completely on my own.
Hello? Wake up.
I walk over
going
to him.
on?
Come with me quickly. And I'm guessing there's like a slimy, disorientated scientist on the floor still.
There is. They're slumped on the floor.
They're slumped. You stay there. If I see you move, again, like I said earlier, I'm blowing this place to pieces. Come with me. I go over to the window where the other scientist is still, hopefully.
Yeah. Looking out.
Hey, asshole. Hey. And I look at the woman and I'm like, this is one of the people doing it to you.
How dare you? How dare you take a government official like me and subject me to a kidnapping like that? What are you thinking?
Yeah, she's a government official. You can do this to regular folk, but she's elected. Don't. What do you think about that? And I hold it up.
They jump out the window.
Oh my God. Oh, shit.
Shit looks crazy over there. Fuck it. I'm going to send a guy down. I'm going to clone myself.
In my dream.
I'm going to clone myself and send my clone down.
Okay,
Or I'm going to leave my clone here holding a sniping position, and I'm going to go down.
It costs you a couple strain.
Can I do that? Can I do that? Can I move?
Do you get all your kit as well when you clone?
I'm not sure.
So the way this works is you clone like a biological body.
Yeah.
It looks like you've got clothing, but it's all biomass.
Right.
So it's like a form of you. You don't have any prosthetics or anything in this clone form, or the clone version of you, but it looks like prosthetics. Just like you've kind of used your organic matter to duplicate yourself.
Yeah.
The
Like a
Gauss rifle
3D
can
print.
stay up there as well. So you can at least leave him with the sniper rifle.
I will say these guys are a lot more simpler than you. Like they do
Well, that's why I'm
basic
wondering whether I
orders.
leave him at the sniper post or go down
So
myself.
yeah, bloop, a new one forms. Hello.
Oh, hello, mate.
Hello, mate.
Hey, I'm you and you're
I'm
me.
you and you're me.
That's exactly right.
Exactly
You stay
right.
here, point this sniper rifle at that window.
Shooty, bang,
I'm going to
bang.
go down there and see what my guys are up to. I think one of them's sleeping on the job.
Nice. We can wank each other off.
Sorry? More on that later.
All right.
I'm going to now figure out how to abseil down this building.
Dope.
Right.
Badass.
Any
He
suggestions?
lines up the gun. No.
I'm going to just start climbing.
Okay.
Climbing down the window, the door.
It's a weird sight seeing yourself fully cloned, but yeah,
I'm really
you've left him
really have to
trained
speak
on.
to him later. This is really weird.
Got some insights.
He's got a comm link as well, but it's
Nice.
definitely made of himself. So
know,
you
is
don't
it-
think it works.
Does it work? Can you hear me? Can me hear me?
No.
Me to me.
You know how in Inception, when they're in the dream, they stick headphones on and you can hear like an echoey music inside the dream? I'm hearing your comlink conversations
Yeah, it's-
inside the dream. It's like this big boomy
It's
kind of-
influencing your dreams for sure. But you're conscious in your dreams, so it's like lucid dreaming. And you drift off and you wake up and you're surrounded by beans. And you turn
God,
around.
I'm in the bean.
There's a huge
These
can
dreams are
of
networked
Heinz.
together.
There's a huge can of Heinz, and you turn around, the mayor's jerking off in the corner. Over a billboard with a woman with massive tits.
Wow. Amazing.
He got my prompt.
That was the prompt.
So
was it?
the dream world is a massive network world
These
that
pods are
everybody
linked.
shares, which is why.
These pods at least are linked, yes.
And the dream police, I guess.
Yeah.
What?
I see the scientist has jumped out the window.
Yeah.
I see Clint scaling down. I look shocked and then walk over back with the woman and bump him out of his pod.
She's like, oh my God.
Yeah, it's gonna get like that. Alice, wake up!
I want to go back in.
Stop dreaming. We got stuff to do. A scientist just threw himself out the window in guilt, and I think Clint cloned himself and he's
I'm
sending a
on my
version
way.
over. A lot has changed.
Wake me up
Yeah.
in 30 seconds. I'm in the
Jesus Christ,
dream.
what's going on in there?
Back in the dream.
Wake up, you pussy. Wake up.
Yeah.
It's me. I'm in your ears. Get out of there, you weird bastard.
So as we know in the
Heinz are going
dream,
to take over.
as we know in the dream, 5 minutes equates to an hour real life, right? So
Sure.
so 30 seconds, 5 seconds with whatever, would equate to a minute.
Don't blow your beans.
Whatever the ratio is, I can go hours into the future if I do it in the dream world, right? And then open would this work? That's what I want to try anyway.
So the range would be the dream.
So you would wake me up in 30
You can only
seconds.
affect the dream.
Can I affect me having a dream for 6 hours and then opening that case to see what would have happened in 6 hours?
With a story point, yes.
And then you wake me up in 30 seconds and I've lived like 6 or 7 hours in this place.
Okay.
But you've only experienced dream stuff, which has no tangible impact
Yeah,
on
but
our
then
own world.
I'll have dreamed to the point where my pod opens and I see the current future 6 hours from now in real time.
Sure. I have no
If,
idea.
if the story point will let me go that far.
Go for it.
Sure. Yes.
So
Right.
I spend 6 hours looking at all these billboards and adverts and stuff.
You can have a long chat.
It's like when you're on an app and you have to watch adverts to get to the good bit.
Do you help the mayor escape
This
the
isn't a
police?
real game at all.
I let him finish.
He finishes. Oh, I didn't see you there. Hello.
Yeah, I'll help the mayor escape the police. What's up, Mary?
Oh, but this is such a crazy world of Heinz beans. I love it. What's
so
going on?
Heinz, is it?
Now I've got a CROCOMEN. Amazing.
Sorry, quick flash cut to me back in the real world, and I
Yeah.
see him just slightly jizz himself.
Yeah, he's got a half chub
And
on.
then cut back.
The mayor, right?
Yeah.
Stepping on a mayo packet.
The dream police are coming. Why are they coming for you?
I don't know. I'm the mayor, I guess.
Should they have any reason to?
Could be a raid of some kind.
But when they get here, let's act natural then.
All right. Sure. We got 6 hours. They arrive. Dream police are like, hold your places. Stand down. Drop your weapons.
I'll drop him.
Mayor, sir, you're under strict instructions to not leave this area and to make sure you're looking at the billboard. Okay? Okay, sure, I'll look at the billboard. It looks back up, and it's all adverts again for MUSKQUITO, and he just kind of like drifts off and starts looking at them. Okay, we're done here. Moving on.
Does my costume come with me in Dreamworld?
Yeah.
Oh.
If you're imagining it as such.
I imagine I dream as just Atlas.
Okay, in which case you're a regular little human boy.
Okay, because I thought they might. Yeah, okay.
Little
So
boy, little weak,
I'm just watching these
prepubescent
adverts.
boy. What are you doing here?
Just watching these adverts, but I don't want.
I think we've got a dream anomaly here.
Why is that?
What do we do?
I'm just dreaming. I'm just a teenage boy.
We're just running checks. They're running checks.
Yeah, just teenage boy me.
Because you're in the pod. And
I
you're
wasn't looking at his billboard though. That's out
look
of
at the
my
ad,
age
and
range.
We'll look the other way.
Do I have to look at this one that he was looking at?
It's a different ad for each individual. It's
Thank
tailored.
God. Oh,
Can you
nice.
accept the cookies?
Yeah, I accept
All right,
them.
we're done here. And they all poof into a cloud
Right.
of smoke.
I just walk around for 6 hours.
So you can get a lot of information out of the mayor.
Wandering around.
You can chat with the mayor if you like, go for donuts, things like that. But you can get a decent amount of information out of him
6 hours.
about what's going on. He thinks there's some unrest going on with the mega corporations, and he's losing power over time to these mega corporations. They're starting to invest a ton of money into the government to try and lobby certain things to go through. And he suspected that MUSKQUITO was doing something nefarious like this. And this is just kind of confirming it. And now he's realized that he's been kidnapped and put into this dream state. He heard whispers of social compliance, potentially that MUSKQUITO's trying to mediate the population in some way, manipulate them through these dreams beyond just adverts. But otherwise, like, we got some tangible evidence here, you know.
Don't worry, Mary. We'll get you out of here.
Thank you very much.
Well, not me specifically, but there'll be when you wake up, there'll be some people to help you.
All right, so
Is he aware he's in a dream?
you've told him,
All right,
I
okay.
assume.
This is a dream. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's staying asleep because he's still in this pod.
Yeah.
And yeah, we've got 5 more hours of the
Well,
future.
All right. Well, just tell me what happens in that time. I want to get to the bit where the pod opens.
Yeah, the pod can open
Right.
at this point.
But in the future,
Yes.
I want to see you in this building 6 hours in the future.
So, Chiptooth, how do you see this extrapolating this situation? And I'll see what happens. From the point of you going under for like 5 minutes, Or 30 seconds,
30
sorry.
seconds, whatever it works
What
out
happens
to.
30 seconds? What are you hoping to achieve in 30 seconds?
Whilst I'm stood here waiting to wake him up.
The scientist has fallen out.
Yeah.
You're with the government official. What's your next plan?
Okay, so I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna watch my watch for 30 seconds and get him out of the pod when that's done.
So
I'm also gonna be like, so who's that guy? Or if I already know that it's the mayor.
she'll tell you that that's the mayor. Again, looks like they're getting a important
Government official, the mayor in there. It seems like they may be trying to brainwash the local government.
Is there something on these computers? Maybe we can find out more information.
Well, the only person that would know that is currently sleeping.
And, the pod opens.
God, I'm exhausted. I need a nap now.
This is still the future now.
So I'm 6 hours in the future now.
Yes.
That's open. Okay, so he's not here. Or is he here?
Is it 6 hours or 30 seconds?
6 hours.
The pod's open.
Yeah, but that's what I've... This is where it gets complicated. I want to do the thing. You know how... All right, this is out of character. You know how in Minecraft you use the nether to travel like 8 times further than...
Yeah.
And then you pop back up to see what's over there.
Yeah.
That's how I want to do it with the time travel. So 30 seconds... and then see into the future what would have been 30 seconds, but is actually 6 hours. I see outside the pod what's happened in 6 hours, and then he'll wake me up and I'll get back to the current time.
In which case, what you're seeing is a cordoned off room that's been swept by CSI. That you got a detective there that's like looking at the smashed window. They've got some people taking notes and drones looking around, scanning stuff on the floor. Your pod itself is empty because you're not in it anymore, and the mayor's one is empty and the other ones are empty, and they're just taking information. You seem to have some MUSKQUITO representatives as well here, and they seem pretty irate at what's happened. Okay. So it seems like it's an investigation going on in this room. Back in the present.
Wakey, wakey, sleepy beauty.
Whoa. I was in the dream there.
Yeah.
6 hours. That is the mayor of Megaslough.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
How do you know that?
I asked her.
All right.
She's now at the computer.
Yeah, this is all MUSKQUITO. They're going to use these dreams initially, but then they're going to use this for some nefarious deeds.
They're going to try and mind control people.
And also, in 6 hours from now, this room is covered by CSI scanning and drones and officials, and they're really pissed off by what happened in here. So we got to get out of here quick and maybe rescue the mayor. He means well.
Okay, well, let's get him to the roof and call for an extraction.
What are you doing at this point, Clint?
I've only just got down.
Yeah, you just got down to the bottom.
He's only just here. I've spent like 6 hours. Yeah.
Right, I've got to the bottom of the building. What next? Shall I just come through the entrance?
We could trash this place before we leave. I'm going to start getting like containers and tanks and things of like gas
all the
and
gas stuff.
Anything I can to like just put it against like machinery, dot it around machinery, put it against the doors and walls and things of like the entrances where the other people come from. I'm trying to build the biggest explosion I can.
You can.
I don't think I've got more than one of these grenades, so that's my trigger device right now. But
well, I know someone who does.
Floor. Huh?
Yeah.
I know someone who has a lot of grenades.
Yeah.
And that would be Clint.
I do have a lot of grenades, so I'm going to scope out the ground floor, see what's going on.
Your dream of when you saw the investigation, the place was obliterated, by the way. Just updating your dream there. Yeah, so come back to the present.
Good news.
Clint, you make it to the window where that was smashed in.
What's going on? At the top?
Basically, you're going to have to get up a little bit to get to them.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Do I go through the entrance or do I climb up? I'm going to see if there's anything to climb, is there?
Yeah, there's like pipes and things like that.
I'm going to climb up to the window, to the broken window, and enter through that way.
Give me an athletics check. Now, on your objective, as you're coming in, you still need to get some data from this beyond just
blowing it up.
So that's, you do succeed. You manage to make your way up. So you're
going
to
get this data from this PC, though.
Yeah, you might be able to get some information of at least the experiments and stuff like that. But there might be something else here that you can extract information from as well.
Can I look around for that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. Well, that's what I'll do then.
Yeah. So you look around.
I don't know what I'm looking for.
You look at another computer. This one seems to be linked up even more, but I'm going to need another computer's hacking check.
More Windows updates, sorry.
But this is as Clint reaches to the top of the window as you're going through another computer.
Oh,
The scientist kind of backs up.
Hell.
Oh, no, wait, that one's jumped.
Yeah, one's already jumped. God, did you see the body down the bottom? Bloody hell, he's smashed into loads of bits. All grimy and horrible. Anyway,
you've been
I'm actually exhausted.
Climbing.
I've just gone up and down a building. Anyway, what's going on? I heard someone was sleeping. I'm tempted to jump into that machine and fall asleep.
I had a sleep, but I'm awake again now. Just trying to hack into this other computer here to try and get some data that Dad wanted.
Well, I saw those robots at the bottom, in the floor below, and they almost saw me, but they didn't, probably. No.
Well, that's all right then.
Clint,
so let's just be wary of that.
Clint, let me help me set up some explosive charges and booby traps whilst Atlas hacks the computer for the information we need.
Yeah, I fucking love booby traps.
Yes, right. Well, if you get 2 grenades and you put one next to the other, it does look a bit like boobies.
Well, I've got 3, so where does the third go?
Well, wherever you like. Right in the middle?
Right in the middle.
Right in the middle.
3 boobies.
You could spend a story point to reroll.
You sure it's not the clone that's been sent up
I
here?
spend another one.
Your story points are a shared pool.
Can we spend a story point to re-roll 2 of my dice for this hacking?
Yeah, you can have one of mine.
So I've already spent mine.
As long as you don't need me to grow.
I should probably re-roll.
Yellow one's your best bet.
Huh?
Yellow one's your best bet.
One of those and
probably a purple.
Yeah.
I mentioned I can grow to the size of a bus.
Excuse me?
I can get big like a bus.
Jesus.
I know.
Quit bragging. No, it might be useful.
What happened?
Didn't hack it.
You failed to hack it?
Yeah.
God damn it. You son of a bitch. Do you want to use another one?
Sure.
Yeah.
One more
I imagine I would have used one just to do the cloning, though.
I might.
Strain, 2 strain.
One of the green.
Right, 2 more. Jeez, how many strains do you get?
You get quite a bit of strain.
6 now.
Oh. That levels it
negated.
out.
You're kind of getting blocked off for every pass here. You're going to need something a little more intuitive to get in.
God damn it, Clint. I mean, Atlas. Come on, you know this. You trained.
Wake the mayor up.
Oh my God. Bloody hell, CROCOMEN. What's going on?
That's right. We're here to save you, Mayor. You've been targeted by the Musk Corp, and they're trying to brainwash you. We're a freedom-fighting force. We're liberators.
Right. Amongst all the beans. There was
caught you wanking at billboards. Is that true?
We also have some pretty solid compromise, so you better work with us.
Where's that little boy?
What little boy?
Hours together.
You were dreaming about a little boy?
No, but...
You just your pants?
No, I did not. No.
Pedo!
This is outrageous. Throw him out the window.
We'll get to this later.
I'm the mayor.
You're a government guy, right?
Yes, I'm a mayor.
Do you have anyone that you could ring up or on the blower that can get us hacked into a machine pretty quick, sharpish?
No.
Maybe you have some sort of authorization keys or anything that would allow us? You didn't happen to have a history in IT.
Where are we? This is Musk Corp, right?
This is Dream Labs.
Some sort of third-party corporation then.
Yeah.
It's a private company. I'm not going to have authorization here.
You don't know any tech guys that work for you that could probably just team viewer into this PC and help us out?
I'll check my contact list.
Thank you.
He's rummaging through.
Oh, he's got one of those
I've got someone
paper.
Here.
Like,
someone cover his pants, for God's sake.
Yes. Will this do?
Yes.
He's trying to hold his kindest half chub.
I use prestidigitation to dry his pants. Sorry, wrong system.
Hello? Yeah, a bit of a pickle here. I've been kidnapped and I'm in easy sleep. Could you remote into a computer if I give you the rough location of where we are? What do you mean? Yeah, we're skirting a lot of technological things here, yes.
I can give him the IP if he needs it.
You can give you a P.
IP.
Oh, perfect, yes.
IP config.
So it looks like he has with that much jism.
192.
No, that's the IPv4. We need the external IP.
Oh, God damn.
268, etc.
You give him the information over the phone. You see the computer light up. I'm going to do a check now for this guy's computer hacking. Let's see if it's any good. I'm going to say it's roughly the same skill level as yours.
Right. Damn, this man knew some shit about computers. He
Not
did
the
more
mayor.
with his life than you did.
It's the guy on the phone, isn't it?
It's the guy on the phone.
Oh, fuck. Sorry, yeah.
They brute force for a bit. Then they load up a key gen with really cool MIDI music.
He's really cool.
Pretty good. Yeah.
It starts generating some new keys, like new passwords. Copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. Succeed. It gets in. You see the social compliance program. It looks like it's going far more nefarious than ads.
This is not just adverts.
This is trying to condition people.
They're gonna
What?
What's the
Incept.
term? Yeah, is it called?
Incept.
Is it Incept?
We can say Incept loads of times. Incept.
They're going to incept
Delete the database. Do something.
ideas into people's dreams and then use that to control the masses.
Ugh.
Christ, they'll all be buying
Called
beans
Project
all day long.
Sandman.
Project Sandman. It's
You
got a
can
theme song.
offload this onto a data pad of yours now that you've got access.
Copy,
You've taken all the
paste.
information, including blueprints of the mosquitoes and how they function.
It's not that big of a file, but it's taken ages because there's a lot of them.
There's a lot of
Right,
mosquitoes.
we'll wait then.
It's got to index it.
You get a
God's
network
sake.
map of all the antennas and stuff that are sending out these drones and how they're getting their information
There's a whole network across Megaslough that's
across all
controlling
of it.
these.
This has been built up over a
They're
year
using the
or
old
two.
cell towers.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then when Vodafone went down, that's what. Anyway,
But you've got all the data you need. Now it's just time to exfil.
Reginald.
Comlink can go through the Reginald, can't it? Dad,
Yes,
Dad.
son. How are you doing?
Dad,
Yes. Yeah,
we're
I can
ready
hear
to
you.
exfil.
Right, have you got everything?
We got
Yeah,
2 extra
we
people
got some
as well.
we got some data. We're going to bring the mayor with us.
Oh,
And who do we find out who this woman was?
Government official.
Government official.
Nice name, catchy.
And what about the other? What happened to the other
He threw himself off the
scientist?
building. He's a
Oh,
mushy
the
mess
one
on the floor.
There's another scientist in there, isn't there? One of them fell out, and then
I pick
you
him
got a
up.
hostage?
Hostage?
we're going to bring the hostage as well. So there's us plus 3.
Alright, I think the Bluebird can handle all of that, because I was preparing to have a superhero squad of at least 6 CROCOMEN, which is quite a lot of people, really.
Yeah, don't just get in it quick.
Alright, I'm heading
Fly by
over
the window,
now.
we'll all jump
Police
onto
to come in.
the platform. Is that possible?
What are you doing?
Fly by the window, we'll all jump onto the platform. Then watch this baby blow. I'm not talking about your perverted dreams either.
All right, I put one of my
It
grenades
was
in a
the
nestle
mayor.
of tanks. I put my one prize grenade in a nestle of gas
Nice,
tanks.
yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Here you go, baby. You blow up real good. You blow up real good,
Is
okay?
it timed?
No, it's
Are you
just
hoping
gonna
to shoot it?
It's gonna I'm guessing we'll throw one of his.
You don't need to worry about that. I've got a guy on it.
Okay. We got a guy on it. Okay.
You can see a distant Clint like waving through the window. He's drooling a bit.
We'll get him to blast this place to smithereens in a second.
All right, so how are you getting out? The Bluebird's going to hover above again, the building.
Oh, is he not coming? He says he wants to jump out the window into the.
Okay,
into the
you want me to
damage.
swoop down?
You swoop down, hover near it, we'll jump out.
Oh,
that might
shit,
trigger
boys,
those,
that's radical.
those robots down below, but my guy on top's got us covered.
That's insane. All right, here we go. He's going to swoop in. It's a Bluebird. It's got incredible agility, so it can come down. The cargo door opens, and there's just a gap between you and the window. And you can see the back of the cargo, ready to jump into
Hi,
it.
Dad. Right, we just jump
Let's
over.
go. Let's go. You first. Get the data across. We need that. Okay,
I'm
we'll
in.
get the other 2 in.
Come
Okay,
on, Mayor.
I'm in.
Right,
Nice.
I'll give him the go ahead.
All right,
He's not even looking at me. Oh yeah, he's got it.
because he's pretty dumb.
Right.
I'm going to need you to make a roll to see if you can communicate that you want him to shoot. A negotiation check, please, of 1 difficulty to get across to your...
I look around the lab very quickly. Is there any whiteboards?
Yeah, there's a few whiteboards.
We could just stick a whiteboard up that says "Shoot this in 5 minutes."
Bang. Yeah.
Right, try this.
Right.
You succeed.
Nice.
You get
Right.
across. It's like you wave at Clint, and then you do the whole shoot, bang, bang, explosion. And he's like,
I'm jumping.
yeah. And then you jump. You
We're
jump
in.
across the gap. The Bluebird cargo shuts. Strap in, boys. We're about to go sky high.
Oh shit!
I know me. He understands perfectly.
It VTOLs directly upwards.
Oh, my ears again. Where was Murray
And it
Mints?
goes to the point of view over the shoulder of Clone Clint as he's looking through the scope. Well, anything that Clint would like to say? Clone Clint?
Clunt.
Oh, the gun goes bang. He's really stupid, right? Is he?
Yeah. He's pretty dumb.
Gun goes bang.
And the bullet fires through
And
the
this is
gap.
the Gauss rifle, so
This
it's
is-
like
Yeah.
Astronomically loud.
like a rail gun, basically.
Huge beam of energy blasts through the already broken window, hits into that grenade. The gas canisters and everything explodes into a monumental nuke of an explosion. The Bluebird kind of gets shifted a little bit by the impact, but you're far enough away that it just looks like a cool explosion in your rear view mirror.
Nobody look.
It's a lot cooler that way.
So much cooler this way.
And you head into the clouds. Mission success.
Woohoo!
But
Huzzah.
creating a lot of attention. But this is the start of a big war or something. We'll find out.
We'll find out.
I want to find
What
out
did
in
we
the
just
epilogue
do?
what happens to his clones when we get too far away from them. Do you
They're
imagine
supposed to
they just
disintegrate?
like...
They're supposed to disintegrate.
They just,
Yeah.
that's it. Deniable. Completely deniable asset. Pretty useful,
Yeah,
that.
it says he's mute, only able to follow basic commands.
I
So
let
maybe
him
I
do
shouldn't say.
rudimentary
Yeah, I did
speech.
say
Yeah.
something.
Yeah. It's funnier that way.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's just destroyed in the process of me moving away. So that's fine. Yeah.
That's it. Melty, melty.
He just melts
Yeah.
after a period of time.
Great chat.
So yeah, he did his job, and you're back. It takes a bit of strain off of you to do so. But yeah, you guys are flying off. Mission successful, XCOM style.
Nice.
You get some gradings on the screen of your mission progress. Overall, you got 2 out of 3 stars. Not bad.
Oh no way! Let's do the mission again. Let's get 3 stars.
Caused a ruckus was, the reason. You could have done a full stealth mission and got full 3 stars, but that's fine.
But that would leave them to their dastardly work. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep thinking that.
Either way, you've instigated something here that can only get worse or better, depending on what happens. So we're going to have to find out next time what happens to the CROCOMEN and MUSKQUITO in retaliation. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and see you next time.
Bye.